So, here we go. Ready for this? Let's get in here. First trailer.
Been a long time, Michael. I heard you were back in town. But I don't remember sending you an invitation. I'd kill you myself. But where's the fun in that? No, Michael. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet for you.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. Of course, you guys saw me play the demo of this one already, and there were some highlights of it, but oh, the full version of this. Again, I want to see me and Stinch play this side by side together.
I'll be watching you, Michael. Good luck, old friend.
I love that the domain that they came up with for that game is called Doom Noir. Oh, it's a first-person shooter, but it's also Thief, but it's like hard shadows, film noir, like old school 50s setting, you know? Good stuff. Oh, man. And it's from New Blood, the guys that did Dusk, Amid Evil, Gloomhaven, Faith, all that shit. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, speaking of New Blood. Yes! And you get to fight with your fucking fists. Oh my god, yes fucking please. You got it, Chibi. And of course, Amid Evil is a New Blood first-person shooter game. Music by Andrew Hulshult. Y'all have heard me talk way too much about him. Give me that shit right now. The DLC is called The Labyrinth of the Black God or something like that, or The Black Labyrinth or something like that. Give me that shit right fucking now. Hook it to my goddamn veins. Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes, please. Oh, I want it. More fucking Ion Fury. I kicked this thing off, by the way, with all the DLC for games I've already played, but still. Oh, let's go. More Shelly, let's do it. More build engine shit, let's go. I love the fake release date on the trailer there, too. They said summer 2021. I'm pretty sure that trailer came out after summer 2021. Yes. More DLC for games I've already played, especially old boomer shooters like that shit. Fucking let's go. Bring it on. I'm ready for that. I will play that on stream, hands down. I was talking about this already. Sulaco. The game with that Danganronpa blood in it. Believe it or not, everybody, Sayaka is dead. Big reason I'm big onto that game, though, it's in the GZ Doom engine, which is a, like, source port mod of the original Doom engine from, like, 30 years ago. Let's go. You know that's going to be good. Big thing that those games have is that you can blow up everything. Like, everything gets destroyed and makes debris, and that's what makes it like a John Woo movie. It's a fantastic. Oh, you know, we're waiting for this. Rin is just going to flip her lid when I finally get to play this. Stinch has been waiting for this one for a while, too. Yeah, Iceman, you're in for this one? Yeah, man. This is going to be good. And you know it's going to be good, too, because they've been just working on it for years. It's been like 4.5 years they've been working on this. And they haven't even set a release date. So you know they're taking their fucking time with this shit. And it's going to be so good. God, the first game had so much personality in the characters, and this is just going to be more of the same. Like, they've got all the mechanical stuff worked out, they've got the engine, they've got the art style nailed down, so they can just spend 4.5, 5, 6 years working on just the core of this game, and it's going to be great. Oh, I want to play it so much. I'm seriously hoping for a 2023 release date. It might be late 2023, but I'm so looking forward to this. Because the original was so good, and this is going to be great too. Yes! Yes! Give it to me now! Oh, man, that's going to be great. I can't wait for that shit. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. What's next? What is fucking next? Let's go. Where are my Xbox fans out there? You remember what this game is homaging to? I fucking love Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox. Jet Grind Radio Future, not so much, but Jet Set Radio Future was a staple, and I can't wait to play that because it's just clearly supposed to be a spiritual successor, so yes, give me that shit. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
The ship is dying, and my only way out of here is with one of them.
Thing about this one is I have no fucking clue if this is going to be good or not, but it just looks so compelling.
people
I
say
loved
it's
Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite. And this is from the same writer.
And you know what?
Bring it on, I say.
They're right.
Oh, that's going to be some good shit right there, folks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fucking re. Yep. Oh, what's next? Bring it. Oh, man. Too bad Man-Pans went to bed.
I need visual confirmation of the clouds above Edwards Island. Over.
Riley, come in, Riley. Can you hear
No
me?
chance in hell that I'm going to be able to play this without Man-Pans around.
Are you there?
Fucking triangles. Oh boy. Yep. Yeah, Chibi, you're all about that shit, right? Night School? They make some fucking great games. After Party was great. First Oxenfree was great. Hell yeah. Forget holes. Oh yeah, you guys saw me play the demo of this. This might be one of those ones where Dan just plays a game because he wants to play it and nobody else does, but the demo was compelling and I get behind single creator games and that's what this is, and this one looks it looks weird. It may not be good, but I definitely want to try it. It does look like a deck builder game, kind of like Slay the Spire or FTL or Elves Roguelikes, but it looks so weird. I'm all about those weird things, and we're going to get weird. It's going to get weirder before it gets not weirder, before we get through the rest of these. Let's go. From the maker of Hypnagogia. You ever explored a completely empty public space? You ever notice how weird it feels? What if there was a whole game based on that? My kind of horror. Just that seething, underlying dread, you know? No monsters, no jump scares, just dread. From the makers of Hypnagogia. Ooh, yes. We're getting into the horror stuff, by the way. Again, I wish Amanda had stayed up to watch some of this because she would have loved to have seen me ruminate on some of this stuff because we're getting into the spooky stuff. And make no mistake, there's more spooky stuff on its way. Oh, fuck! This fucking trailer scares the shit out of me. Yes. That fucking game scares the hell out of me, and I want to play it so bad. Oh, y'all saw me play the demo to this. This is that old school Resident Evil 1 survival horror, but what if it was just the Battle of Verdun? Because honestly, can anybody think of a more horrifying real-world experience than the trenches of World War I? I mean, they may not have had Indiana Jones boulders and everything, but still! Yup. Sign me up. I mean, World War I, conscription was a thing back then, right? So I guess you don't need to sign me up, but still. Whew. Seems tense. What else you got?
What makes you feel better when you're feeling depressed? What makes you feel better? I don't feel better.
More conventional horror, please? Kind of more dreamscape horror, I think. But then again, what's more primal a horror iconography image than a creature behind a bedsheet? Every fucking time that trailer gets me. Every fucking time. God damn. Ooh. I'm gonna show that to Manda and freak her the fuck out. Wow. Oh, alright. Oh, this looks adorable. What if you were a vampire running a hotel? You can't tell me that that doesn't scratch a particular Tim Burton-esque itch in some of you, right? And fun fact, that game is actually from the developer of a game that you might have seen me play on stream a while back ago called Dark, D-A-R-Q. Same developer, but they've branched out from a little sort of narrative puzzle game into something, whatever the fuck that is. Actually, I remember sending like my videos of me playing through Dark to the developer and them responding and everything. So cool indie developer. This one. You missed the good ones, Amanda. You should go back and watch the VOD, but this one. This fucking game.
There has been a containment breach. Abandon the premise immediately.
What in God's name's happened to you?
So, full disclosure, I've actually played a little of that game already. I was actually playing it today. Oh, that fucking thing. And the hook on that game is that it's played 1,000,000% with one hand on the mouse. Like, the entirety of the game is played on the mouse. You're meant to move around, draw your guns, aim and fire, reload, everything with one hand on the mouse. There's no keyboard involved. It is a very tense game. It is also very hard to not die in that game. But that just ratchets up the tension, and the game does a good job of, like, you die, you're instantly respawned and right back into it. So the time between dying and getting another chance at the part that killed you is very short. So it's not punishing at all. It's just hard. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the other hand. You can do whatever you want with the other hand, Tricky. No judgment here, Tricky. You do whatever you want with that other hand of yours. So I don't know if I'll ever play that one on the stream, but I do know that it's fun to play, but it's also hard. Like, very challenging to play that one. Oh, this one. I saw a trailer for this one a long time ago, probably back during like the spring game jam or whatever, and it's just the visuals in this one are what like stuck in my head for the longest time. A lot of people like to advocate that pixel art is not dead. This is a game that definitely shows off what you can do with pixel art if you're willing to go 100% on it. Kind of doing a little bit of that Octopath Traveler, Square Enix, depth of field pixel art thing, but I've never seen it look this cool. Also, Blade Runner fans, am I right or am I fucking right? Tasty. Fucking tasty. Sometimes all it takes is a good visual hook to get me invested, and that game right there, let me tell you, good shit. What's next? Sorry. The game. The treats are adequate, but these games. Speaking of a visual aesthetic that just got me fucking hooked. God damn this game. You are a demon made of glass and pain. What a tagline. He should be tricky. Another Devolver Digital game. I never had a problem with skateboard games back in the 2000s, because obviously in the 2000s and early 2000s, you know, Tony Hawk was huge and skateboard games kind of had their niche and whatever. I never had a problem with them, but they were kind of a little overexposed. But something artistically oversaturated like that game is something that I would have jumped all over if it had come out in the early 2000s. But now that it's coming out next year, gonna have to keep my eye on that shit for sure. I saw that game trailer back during the Devolver Digital event, which was earlier on this year, and it stuck with me. It was very striking and very memorable.
Gear up. You're going on tour, and tonight there ain't gonna be an after party. This is hell on earth, and it ain't gonna be easy. But you got a show to play. This isn't gonna work if you're dead. I'm sending you back. You're gonna take another run at them. But this time, you gotta play together. We're gonna rewind as many times as it takes.
So much cool art.
You're not allowed to stay dead until we're done. I won't let you.
Oh, man. So again, y'all probably saw me play the demo for that during one of my demo fests or whatever. It's essentially Slay the Spire, but it's like a group-based or a party-based Slay the Spire, but centered more around like monsters in a heavy metal band. Could that get more Dan the Video Ninja as a stream game? I don't think so. Also, fun fact, Canadian-developed game. Pretty sure that game was made by a Montreal studio. Always a cool bonus, you know? Yeah, I can see myself. I don't see that getting to the realm of Monster Train or Slay the Spire, but still, worth keeping an eye on. Hey!
3, 2, 1, bring it on! Hey, you haven't forgotten about me, have you? Well, I'm not done just yet. The rift took it all, but I'm gonna get it back. Starting with my friends. And together, we'll close the Rift of the Necrodancer.
I want to check that one out just because I always wanted to support Crypt of the Necrodancer because it was such a great game, but I was always shit at it. But that looks a little bit more my speed, so I want to support that one and keep my eye on that one for sure. Like, I never did Cadence of Hyrule either because I never had any of the Nintendo systems. And I felt bad that, you know, I got Crypt of the Necrodancer, but I never streamed it. I never was really big into it because I sucked at it. But maybe that one will be the difference. You should try Cadence on the Switch. I don't have a Switch, so unless Manpans is willing to lend hers out, not going to happen. But that game I will try out for sure. Yes! I love everything about this. Tricky, not probably until late 2023, and they might push it back, but I don't care. I still want to be hype about it, and I still want to let people know that it's existing. Yacht Club Games often considered Shovel Knight to be their Mario. This is what they consider to be their Zelda. How can you not want to fucking play this? If you've played any video game in the last 35 years, how could you not want to fucking play this? Yes, it only got kickstarted this year. I don't care. I still want to hype it up. And I still have hopes that it's out next year. What's next? Few more left to go here, guys. I played the demo for this as well, and I'm looking forward to it. Another Devolver game. This one looks super chill and wonderful. What if there was just a game like SimCity, but all you did was restore greenery and wildlife to barren moons? That's right, Hades. Bit of a puzzle game, but it looks fantastic. I remember loving the demo for this. I want to play the full game. Very lo-fi. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. It's a super nature-y SimCity lo-fi type game for sure. I want to play it so much. It has that wonderful cathartic feel of games like Okami, where you were just restoring like nature to like destroyed, ruined worlds, and I want to play it so much, especially because of the chill factor, you know? That's one of the ones that I could see myself playing on the Discord, just hanging out with people rather than on like a very engaging stream, you know? Oh god, I just heard Nick's fucking head explode. Here we go. From the creators of The Messenger. How could you not love The Messenger creators? The Messenger was fantastic, but here we go with special guest composer from Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Xenogears. And this looks like, this is supposedly touted as like the big spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger. Look at it. Look at the pixel art. Look at the animation. Oh my god. All it's missing is artwork from Toriyama, and it would just be another Chrono Trigger game. If I was willing to sink hours into a game like Crosscode, I'm definitely going to sink some time into Sea of Stars when it comes out. Obviously, it's not coming out for holiday 2022. It's been pushed back since then, but that's okay. I don't have an issue anymore with games being pushed back because I know that that means that they're, spending time developing. I mean, look at Silk Song. That's been pushed back years since it was first announced. So you know it's going to come out and it's going to be good. It's not going to come out and spend a year and a half in early access. Another Devolver. There's a lot of Devolver digital games in here. This one looks charming.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot. Jot roamed the land in search of adventure, battling beasts, helping the helpless, and generally being very heroic.
Punch-Out riff.
But then one day, he discovered something rather curious. A world he never knew existed.
I always had little action figures when I was a kid, and I always pictured them going on an adventure like that where they jump off like the comic book page or whatever and have adventures around like my desk or my like basement or whatever, So that taps into a specific brand of nostalgia for Dan right there. So yeah, excited for that one. Another Devolver. Oh, this one. Yeah. Everybody who thinks this looks interesting, get in on this, because we needed a lot of players to join us for this one, Tricky and I. Oh, man. The trailer music sounds so much like Abney Park, it hurts my soul. I love it so fucking much. Look at how cool. This looks like a Clay game. Stinch knows what I'm talking about. Like, you'd be remiss to think that this looks like a spiritual successor to Don't Starve. I already want the fucking soundtrack because it sounds like a Supergiant soundtrack. Wizard with a Gun, it's called. Oh, let's go! Even looks like Don't Starve. Yes. 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 Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are excited. I would love to put a Discord group together and just group chat about that game. Yes, please. Oh, how could I not? How could I fucking not? It's Supergiant. You can't say no to a fucking Supergiant game. How could I fucking not want to play this shit when it comes out? Come on. Ugh. This was the only good part of the Game Awards ceremony this year. Fuck yes. The music sting that comes up here in a minute just set the whole audience on fire, I'm sure, when they were watching it at the actual Game Awards. Because the music sting is right from the first game, and it is just so iconic.
Not good enough.
We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
This is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all. The least I can do is light your way down.
We get a whole new cast of super sexy people talking to us. How can everybody not be fucking amped for this shit?
Okay, if I call you witch like that.
Vengeance for your family awaits you.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Father, I'll be this.
Hook it to my fucking veins! Oh, 2023 is going to be a kick-ass year for video games, bitches. Yes. Fucking yes! Ooh, boy. Oh, man. I am excited for 2023, y'all. Oh, it's going to be great. It has been a wild night, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight for all of the look backwards and look forwards for all the games that I have played throughout the year, all the friends that we've enjoyed good times with, and all the games we're planning on playing into the new year. We got one more trailer left to go before we close down for the evening. And at long last, we have come to the trailer for the game that we are going to be playing next on the stream here in the Den of the Video Ninja. This is going to be our January game here on our Wednesday night streams. And this was picked by our good, in gigantic concrete quotation marks, friend Tricky as his extra life incentive choice of game that we are going to play in January. And yeah, this is what Tricky had in store for us. Last year, you might remember, he's the one responsible for us playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. This year, he's come with us with his next pick for my extra life incentive game. So with that said, everybody, like I said, thank you for joining me and staying up late and watching some fun highlights with us here tonight. Let's head forward and see what it is that Dan the Video Ninja is going to be playing on the stream in 2023. Oh boy.
In the end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father. You want revenge? Show me.
I love kung fu fight scenes in all kinds of movies. When Tricky picked this one out, I was like, you son of a bitch, I'm in.